on Thomas's call.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your queers. And by lend me your queers, I am legitimately asking you to do that for me. In the media, and more specifically television, I want you to guess how many characters identify as queer. Any kind of queer, anything. Go ahead, guess. I'm going to stop and tell you the number that you have in your head is most likely wrong. Unless you had the number 26. That's right. Exactly 26 recurring characters in today's television identify as queer in some form. Granted, that's only American television, but that equals out to the astounding 3.3% of characters. The other 96.7% of characters equals out to an astounding 2,514 heterosexual cisgender people. That's bad. It's very bad, and not just the fact that heterosexual cisgender characters outnumber Sealand and Vatican City. More the fact that the ratio is 2,514 to 26. That's real-life people, breathing, living queers, having to put out effort and search through the television listings to find themselves reflected in what has been called the cultural mirror, that according to television, they might as well not exist. While heterosexuals are able to turn to virtually any channel, any show, sit back, relax, and not watch a part of their identity get sucked into a black hole from which it might not ever return. That's the thing. Media is the cultural mirror. Representation in the media shows what is accepted, tolerated in the society of the time, because the media boils down to money, and investors and writers won't write or support a show that won't sell because people won't support it, watchers won't support it. And one of the reasons behind people not supporting a show could be the fact that they don't agree with what is being shown. If the media doesn't show queer characters, then what does that mean for queer people? That investors and writers and showrunners don't believe that queer characters can sell, because the public does not support them. Besides the obvious thing that queer people are not supported in modern society, how else is this a problem? Imagine yourself, quickly, a young homosexual person growing up. You've realized your feelings for people of the same gender, but you've never heard about it. Your parents don't talk about it because it's a non-issue. Schools don't talk about it because it's controversial. Your friends don't talk about it because they have no reason. You look around and realize that not even on television do you see anyone like you. There's no one who likes the same gender or is any different than the heterosexual teens you see every day. Does this mean the feelings you're having are wrong? You're alone, very alone, and you don't know what to do because not anyone on television represents you. That's the problem. Children, teens, they don't see themselves supported in the most popular form of culture. Now imagine yourself, a nearly 17-year-old person standing in front of your classmates. Your name was Morgan, but that doesn't fit anymore. Now your name is Alex, and you're gender fluid, and no one knows. Maybe if you had seen one gender fluid person in the media while growing up, you wouldn't have waited this long. You would have known your identity existed, and this room of classmates wouldn't be thinking of the wrong person. They wouldn't be thinking of just the girl when they saw your face. So go ahead, lend me your queers. The rest of us sure need them.